Now, ladies and gentlemen, the current LSK president, Faith Odhiambo, she is a lady adored by many. But how she has currently been standing up for Kenyans and opposing the impunity within the government is one thing that has won the hearts of many Kenyans. Now, the other day, during the visit of President William Ruto in Nyeri County during his tour in the Mount Kenya region is something that caught the attention of the whole country when the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, stood up to welcome the president in Nyeri County during his political tour and went ahead to declare that he, as the Inspector General of Police, is in support of President William Ruto. I mean, if the police boss is in support of President William Ruto, that means now the police are also in support of President William Ruto, and they are politically motivated by Ruto to do anything to make sure that Ruto continues to rule the Republic of Kenya. Now today the LSK has taken a stand against IG Douglas Kanja, requesting him to resign, which is something that has not resonated well with most of Ruto's supporters and also his members of parliament who have taken a step in criticizing and calling out Faith Odhiambo. Now, the Law Society of Kenya (LSK) has condemned the Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja for attending a political rally led by President William Ruto in Nyeri County. LSK President Faith Odhiambo, in a statement on Thursday, expressed concerns over Kanja's presence and remarks at the Kieni rally, arguing that his participation compromised the impartiality of the National Police Service, thereby violating constitutional principles. Ms. Odhiambo hence demanded the boss withdraws from all political engagements and tender an immediate public apology for what she termed as a violation of the Constitution and police service regulations. The Inspector General has a constitutional obligation to serve all Kenyans impartially regardless of political affiliations. His presence at a political event and the remarks he made raised serious institutional concerns, the LSK boss stated. We demand an immediate public apology by the Inspector General for his conduct, which is unbecoming of the position he holds. We equally demand that if he refrains from engaging in any political mobilization and discourse in his official capacity, citing the National Police Service Act and the Leadership and Integrity Act. Ms. Odhiambo argued that Kanja's actions directly contravened provisions that prohibit state officers from engaging in political activities. She pointed out several legal breaches, emphasizing that the IG's office is independent and should not be used to advance political interest. Section 23, Sub-Article 3 of the Leadership and Integrity Act enjoins state officers from publicly indicating support for or opposition against any political party or candidate. His remarks at the rally amounted to veiled endorsement of a political agenda, noted the lawyer's body president. For all intent and purposes, the Inspector General is constitutionally required to act impartially. His decisions to attend and address a political rally was a lapse in judgment made of his own volition, for which he must bear the full consequences of the law. Ms. Odhiambo further accused the IG of misplaced priorities, highlighting concerns over the state of the national security and unresolved cases of abduction. She appealed to Kanja to focus on his constitutional mandate, warning that failure to uphold neutrality could warrant his removal from office. The Inspector General has failed to report to Kenyans who is behind the abductions and what action the National Police Service has taken. Instead, he has chosen to engage in political mobilization, she said. If the Inspector General is unwilling to serve all Kenyans impartially, we invite him to step aside and allow the role to be occupied by an individual who will uphold the rule of law without imposing political biases on the people of Kenya. Kanja accompanied President Ruto on Wednesday to a road rally in Nyeri a day after the head of state kicked off his week-long tour of the Mount Kenya region. In a roadside event, Kanja addressed the masses, assuring Kenyans that the police remains committed to upholding law and order without fear or favor. Now, one member of parliament of Kimilili and a friend, a close ally to President William Ruto, has called out Faith Odhiambo. In his statement, the Member of Parliament of Kimilili, Didmas Baraza, has left a lot of tongues waging on people in anger due to how he has displayed his impunity in a statement addressing Faith Odhiambo. He says this, listen, Faith Odhiambo, President LSK, my daughter has always commented about you being beautiful without brains. Let me tell you, if there is a woman with beauty and brains in this country, blessed with in all aspects, Mr. Didmas Wekesa Barasa Motua is none other the President LSK Fedo Diambo. And once you touch this lady, you are not only messing with a generation has been awakened, you are messing with a gem, with a gold, and with a precious stone that we, as the people of the Republic of Kenya and these awakened generation have. Fedo Diambo will protect her at all costs. That is from me, and I'm saying this without fear of contradiction. Because this lady has stood in every corner defending the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. She has defended people who have been abducted. She has defended people who lacked even representations in court, people who have been dismissed, people who have been taken for granted by this country. She has stood for us. Now I continue reading this impunity that has been written by one Didmas Baraz and what he says. Is this your decision to speak out regarding the Inspector General's presence at an event with the President has made me confirm the same. The President's role as a national leader is essential regardless of the event's nature. Also, the involvement of OCSs, OCPDs, and county police commanders in political gatherings is lawful. They must maintain law and order, and their presence is necessary to ensure public safety. Yes, we agree. They are OCPDs, OCSs, and county police commanders. But my question is, then what is the role of the IG of police in a political rally? Why should an IG of police show up in support of the president in a political rally? That is the total, that is the highest level of hypocrisy that we have seen. And that is a violation of his oath of office as the Inspector General of Police. Let me read what Kenyans are telling one Didmas Barasa. I see Abdi telling Didmas Barasa, discrediting Fido Diambo with sexist remarks reveals intellectual laziness. The real issue is institutional overreach. The IG's presence at partisan events undermines the constitutional principle of police neutrality. This is how authoritarian control takes root through politicized security organs. I see Adala saying, just go reason with your daughter. Margot, it's at a level that you can reason it. I am sure you are not ready to chicken out to Uganda when we go defensive. Punda Kasoromkia. Omondi Detector anasema, what is this murderer telling us? Isaac Maiwa anasema, Fedo Diambo, senior, I respect your right to disagree. No, respect what? Idiot. You are an idiot with a tail. Tom Okiyi TJ anasema, however much you kowtow to the executive so that you are insulated from facing murder charges, you can rest assured all these is in vain, and someday you will answer. The tears of the victim's family shall not be in vain, however much the current regime protects you. I see one Kade Mutuku saying, I hope she has not inherited your brain. That's your daughter, I mean. CPA Peter Nderagu anasema, what happened to your murder case? Maybe we are dealing with the person who should be imprisoned. Yeah, lots of Kenyans are reacting to this statement. What is your take? I really want to hear your take in regards to the statement issued by LSK President Fredo Diambo and that of one Diddy's incompetent Baraza, the Oragutun. For now, guys, what's up? Make sure you subscribe. Let's meet in our next video. Remember, this is the Kenyan Daily Report.